grey light seeped into the sky on June 16, 1815, as the rumble of thousands of boots and the clatter of wagon wheels broke the morning hush. Across the rolling fields south of Charleroi, Napoleon's drummers beat a steady march pulse, and somewhere ahead the Prussians stood their ground at Ligny. Elsewhere, under darkening clouds, Marshal Ney courted fate at the crossroads of Quatre Bras, determined to cut Wellington off before he could join hands with Blucher. From his hilltop command post, Napoleon watched columns of Prussian grenadiers advance through hedgerow and wheat stubble, muskets levelled like iron promises. He signalled his I and II Corps to wheel into line, flags snapping as foot batteries unlimbered cannon, sending thunder across the valley. The Prussians answered in kind. Artillery roared back, sending French gunners scrambling for cover. Smoke curled in the humid air as battalions collided in a savage dance of bayonets and sabres. Amid the deafening salvo, General Yorck's Prussian infantry wavered under sustained French pressure, only to rally when Friedrich Wilhelm's cavalry thundered in, catching Victor's troops in a punishing flank sweep. Yet Napoleon, sensing his moment, unleashed the Imperial Guard into the fray. In a single crushing push, the Guard's cold steel drove through the Prussian centre, shattering their line, sending officers scrambling and forcing Blucher's battered army into a fighting retreat toward Waterloo. Meanwhile, 12 miles to the northwest, Marshal Ney thundered into Quatre Bras. The village lay astride the vital Namur-Brussels road, and Wellington's advance guard, a motley of British, Dutch, Belgian and Nassau troops, stood behind hedgerows and fields of knee-high wheat. French columns emerged from the woodline at midday, bayonets glinting. Ney raised his hat, his voice rising above the roar. "Press forward!" Cavalry lances dipped and rose as cuirassiers charged, while skirmishers darted through copses, firing volleys that sent Allied soldiers diving for cover. Yet each time the French surged, disciplined squares of King's German Legion and Scots Guards held their ground, muskets cracking like whip cracks in the smoke. As the sun slid west, Ney hurled fresh infantry into the village lanes, wresting farmhouses and forcing Wellington's men back, bone by bone. But when the Prince of Orange arrived with reinforcements, Wellington's orders ringing in his ears, the Allied line stiffened. Under a slate-grey sky, both armies locked in a deadly stalemate, sword and musket trading claims of blood for every foot of ground. By dusk, Ligny's fields were littered with shattered wagons and heaps of fallen Prussian and French alike. Quatre Bras lanes were slick with mud and stained with valour. Blucher's survivors limped eastward, nursing wounds but unbroken in spirit.